there's my favorite rookie. Congrats on the award and have a great game.
Yo, MP. I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
Ain't ready, MP.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the two guard. And for the Celtics, onto the front court along with Tatum. Bridges out there with Markkanen. And it's Porzingis. In at the 5, roaming the paint. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here's Jones, and it's blocked by Bridges, and they'll keep possession. Jones sets the pick for Johnson. Wembanyama. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty. 3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bridges shot, good. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it. And that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And he gets it again. Shot good from Bridges. Bridges has got 9 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
To the paint, Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You know, when Keldon is given the opportunity, he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Bridges shot. Good.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bridges against Jones. Bridges with the steal. Fires for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Passes it to McDermott. Now Wembanyama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Tatum with a screen on Jones. Bridges attacking. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the shot goes in. And that's 18 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's McDermott after the made shot from Bridges. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound, San Antonio. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Collins wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 11. Bridges attacking. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Sohan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Look at New Orleans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for Boston, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, they have not disappointed.
Bridges shot. Good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Osman. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics leading by 15. From 13, again, the Celtics good for 2.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Horford against Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Looking to end the run. He can't get that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics lead by 17. And we'll... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. Changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Bridges in for Mikhailuk. San Antonio making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Jones. The 11-footer, Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got 29 in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's Bridges. And there's Porzingis. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season and anything can happen.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Some changes for Boston. Brown is checked in for Horford. And it's Markkanen in for Delano Banton. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. 3-pointer. Bridges with the board. Celtics leading by 16. Over Jones. And it's Boston with another.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
For 3, Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Again, the Celtics good for 2. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
San Antonio calls timeout. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Bridges. He's out in front in the East, a superstar talent, certainly worthy of accolades.
And getting the kind of attention you'd expect for a player having the kind of season he's having.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Cornett. Celtics leading by 18. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Collins finds Jones. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Jones, rebounded by the Celtics. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges against Jones. And again, the basket from Bridges. Bridges has got 44.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Jones. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Every one of these guys can put on a clinic shooting the ball. In this year's three-point contest, I predict a plethora of perfect racks.
Ooh. Nice alliteration there, Dr. O'Neill. And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the floor for San Antonio, McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He ended the game with 68 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Tries a three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Tre Jones since entering the league.
And he hits the first of three. Boy, Steve, Tre Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
Tatum with a screen on Jones. For three, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 53.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Good on the shot. Wembanyama has got 11 points.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Bridges shot. Good.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And no good that time. Great D that time from Tatum.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Count it. 58 points for the chosen one.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. For three. Here's Wembanyama. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Bridges attacking. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wembanyama outside. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. For 3, Bridges. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Delano Banton's checked in for the Celtics. And San Antonio also making a switch. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones, and he drops it in from the low post. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Tre has a nice jump shot, but he also is adept at figuring out ways to score inside.
Bridges with it, now defended by McDermott. Rebounded by McDermott. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Branham. Johnson with it, down low. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Operating the pick and roll well. Keldon Johnson keeping things simple and understanding how to execute.
Here's Bridges. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way.
We've got Bridges, and it's Hauser in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. That bucket in no time at all. 66 points for the chosen one.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They set the pick. Here's Bridges going inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wesley the pass to Johnson. Stripped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Bridges. Again, what an avalanche!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
In the corner, Horford with it. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Rejected by Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Over Johnson. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Boston making a switch here. Kyle Lucas checked in. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Wembanyama passes to Branham. Back to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Bridges against Wembanyama. McDermott with the double team. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones looking for an opening. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Chosen One.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Wembanyama passes to Jones. Shoots over Bridges, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-3 run. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a different.
MP, All-Star captain? I mean, what do you think, Sam? Is he going to be the first rookie to do it? Does he deserve to do it? We all know you're a bit of a hater.
Just because MP's not my GOAT yet doesn't mean I'm a hater. I said he's amazing.
Remember in 7th grade you said April Powers was amazing? And what'd you do? 2 weeks later, you kicked it to the curb.
I was a child. How many people do you know who marry their high school sweethearts who actually do it?
Not many. But stop dodging the question. Is MP an all-star or not?
I'm not sure he's a top 2 player, but I do think he gets the nod. I mean, his story's too good.
It really is. Reminds me of the time April Powers rebounded from being dumped by you to become a CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Okay, we're talking about your dating history next.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it for us this week, folks. We'll see y'all next week.
That's what I thought.
Cut.
Here we go.
Man.
We winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
About game time, the pain time.
Road trip, baby. Let's get off to a good start.
Hey, MP, I got some... But if we take care of the ball...
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good, MP.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So the Rockets win the tip. An old school feel to this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
And the starting group for the Celtics. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Lauri Markkanen out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Bridges in at the point.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Outside, Green. Outside Eason, over Tatum. That's good from Eason on the assist from Green.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets on offense. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer, moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void. Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Bridges has got 7 points. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brooks against Markkanen. Brooks outside. Out to Thompson. Şengün passes to Green. 4 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Eason. Goes up at the elbow. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Markkanen against Brooks. Outside for Green. From deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. For 3, Bridges. Here's Porzingis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Brooks. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Here's Bridges. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
Here's Thompson.
Oh! Wow. Come on, with authority. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. And the basket by Bridges.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 5. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Now here's Bridges. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Green against Brown. On the attack, Green banked it in off the glass. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
So for the Rockets, Green's checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Brooks. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Thompson.
One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it.
Oladipo. Horford pulls it in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
For 3, Bridges. And the Celtics, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And it's Green missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Brown against Green. Pass to Oladipo. Picked by Tate. Looking to end the run. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics up 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Bridges in at the 1 spot.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Nuggets really contributed. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And Grant, the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, Van Vliet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now is the time to make their move.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Şengün. Rebound Boston. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. For three, Bridges. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Oladipo. Hey, expanding his range. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. Tate grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Bullock's shot is off. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot comes out.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Tate. Pass to Green. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Houston.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 41.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
For Houston, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of the season. Lots of miles traveled by everyone, including broadcasters. You got a favorite NBA city?
Hey, B.A., you are spot on, especially when it comes to us broadcasters. But a favorite NBA city? You know, I've always liked Atlanta.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Horford, he's checked in for Tatum.
In for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Here's Eason. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside, Green fires for 3. On target from range. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Bridges passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Excellent tempo on the play. And he leads his teammate perfectly.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-7 run. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
And that one's good. Green.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Bridges with it. Green picks him up. Bridges down low, working on Green. Bridges misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Şengün checked in for Green. Bridges against Thompson. Markkanen right side. Back to Bridges. Thompson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And so it's Boston with it. They have a 19-point lead. Bridges. It's good. Bridges has got 45 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Green against Brown. Outside, Green. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Houston Rockets.
Kenny, Ernie, they are getting destroyed on the glass, as we all saw. Listen, sometimes it's about effort.
Moving on to our next topic, Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. For the Celtics, they're shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Jeff Green out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Tate in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Oladipo outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Boy, always in attack mode. Oladipo keeps constant pressure on the defense.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's good! He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oladipo against Bridges. Oladipo, right side. Rebound, Boston. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
and they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oladipo against Bridges. Pass to Green. Outside Tate. Now Şengün. 6 to shoot. Back to Tate. Green with the ball. For 3, Oladipo. Deflected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Three-pointer, Bridges. Bullock puts it in. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Oladipo. Left side, Eason. Outside, Green. For 3, Oladipo. Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bridges against Oladipo. Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced. It's more demanding. There's more movement. There's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
Stolen by Bridges. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Good! That's another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and
the previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Rockets, Brooks, he's checked in. In for Green. Jalen Green comes in for Bullock, and it's Thompson in for Oladipo.
One more time. Let's hear it for you.
Thompson passes to Brooks. And another miss by Houston.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
For 3, Bridges. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside. Green. Pass to Şengün. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Kornet's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Horford. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, is a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
Boston on offense. They're on a 20-4 run. For three, Bridges. And the Celtics another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound, Celtics.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it. And showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Another shot. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball.
Hey, when you're trailing, you cannot afford to give the ball away. You got to take care of it.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Thompson scanning the floor. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
Great effort. Nicely done. P versus PG, primetime matchup, baby.
Hey, MP, I got... Okay, we have a small margin for victory.